Don't you think your pet deserves a special treat without all those ingredients you can't pronounce? Your pet deserves the best source of ingredients. I agree. That's why Hound House Treats is established to give your pet the best all-natural handcrafted treats packed with flavor. Try our chicken, turkey, and our pink salmon jerky. These products are 100% natural and USDA certified. It's prepared without no added hormones or steroids, no growth-promoting antibiotics, no artificial ingredients, flavors, or preservatives. Grain-free. Don't cheat your dog nutrients. Treat your dog to a healthy snack at www.houndhousetreats.com.
You are now tuned into 2111 Radio Show, hosted by our program director, Derrick Scott.
Wow. Welcome to the 2111 Radio Show. I'm your host, Derrick Scott. As y'all know, we started a little late because we had a lot of technical difficulties. I don't understand. Fitt3d, you must be really important. I understand. You got a lot of electricity going on. You messing up my internet. But we're going to get him in here right now. Let me get my man Fitt3d Santana up in here to get this interview started. What up, bro?
What's popping, everybody? What's popping? Derrick, how y'all doing?
Yeah,
first and foremost, man.
Yeah, man. It's finally here. You finally here, bro. Damn.
Been patiently waiting. I mean, y'all been busy. Y'all been mad busy, and that's a plus, man. It's a big blessing to keep that momentum going that y'all are doing, man. So many different dope individuals. I mean, artists, everything. I mean, from top to bottom. Salute to y'all.
No, I appreciate that. I really do. So, tell us where you're from. Talk to me about where you're from. Where you was born at.
Originally from Oakland, California. As y'all see, I'm always, like Julie said, hardly home, but always repping. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
That's key, It's just California is a beautiful place, and no matter how far I am, I'll always be connected, man. And that's just me.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. So, I've known you for about a year now, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to tell you I appreciate you because we did a toy drive last year, and you and King Tech was literally the first two people to hit me up and give donations. And I wanted to wait till they get on this show to tell you thank you for, your donation, and thanks for always supporting 2111 Radio and repping us. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. And yeah, man, I really appreciate that. You're definitely a real good dude, and we definitely gonna get this. It's time for you to get your roses, as you said. So when did you start? When did you know you wanted to rap? How did that come about?
Well, I was always a poet. I started poetry in probably like 3rd, 4th grade. Just got into writing. I was always with a pencil or a pen, always writing, doodling some little drawings, and never really got into drawing like that. But some came from that. But it transitioned probably around 6th or 7th grade when I started watching MTV, BET. In Rap City in the basement with Tigger, that was huge for me. Once I seen people getting downstairs in the basement in front of a mic and just spitting, I'm like, yo, I was like, hold up. And I was listening to people's flows and the deliveries and whatnot. And I'm like, man, this is just poetry emotion, and I'm like, I'm a poet already as it is. So it's like, let me just test the waters a little bit. And I got to writing, to some instrumentals, and ever since then, it's always been a passion of mine that, music has always been something that I could always lean on and count on that, it would always give me something good in return. You know what I'm saying? When you start from nothing to something and you create this image in your head, this sound in your head, that's how you want it to come out. And you work and work and work in layers and, mix and a master and everything. And it finally gets to that point and it's like, this is that moment. this is what I was shooting for. But yeah, it all started honestly back probably about 6th and 7th grade. But I didn't do my first song. I didn't record my very first song until my senior year in 2007. And that was over Jay-Z's Song Cry beat.
Big Tigger, The Basement. That was something to really, as a young kid, I know you sat there and you listened to it, because the one thing Big Tigger knew how to do is freestyle off the head, off the top. You understand? Actually, it reminds me of King Tech, how he just go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He could look at anything in the room. So, and I'm starting to notice that you do similar to what they do. It's like, but you're very bar heavy. Where did that come from? Why bars? Why you could have went any route, but you are very bar heavy MC. So talk to me about.
I grew up on hip hop, like hip hop. You know, I mean, not rap. I grew up on hip hop, boom bap. You know, breaking music. My dad used to break dance growing up, so I'm big into that. You know, he had a lot of music, a lot of different types of music, and it helped me expand my horizons and not just be stuck in like one avenue, one lane. It's like, you know, I'm half Puerto Rican, half white. So it's like my dad's Puerto Rican, but it's like he listened to country music, reggaeton, salsa, merengue, bachata. I mean,
okay.
Anything you could think of, and he was listening to. So I got a taste of everything. My mom was like pop, techno, you know, things like that. So I literally had every sound that I could possibly dream of, you know, growing up. And my grandparents were very old school, and they listened to a lot of oldies, you know, the 40s, 50s, 60s. So a lot of classical stuff. And if you listen to a lot of the classical work, a lot of their classical work is really bar heavy. It's just the way that they enunciated everything and they pronounced it. It just portrayed a different personification than what we're going for in, you know, in the hip hop lane and the rap avenue, where it's more. I just enjoy making songs that make people listen multiple times, where you got to catch it. You're like, oh man, I listened to the song 20 times and I didn't even hear that bar.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? They get so energetic, and, you know, they're energized off of that one bar that they heard. And they're like, oh, you know, snap, like that shit was hard. Like, and they missed 4 or 5 other bars back to back to back. You know, the metaphors, I like doing flips, you know, making one word into, you know, 10 words at one time. You know, it's just that methodical thinking. I like to get people really, you know, in tune with listening, pay attention to what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a dope beat. You know, there's dope lyricists out here that are just getting, you know, no listens, because one, they don't have that hard ass beat that everybody wants. They just want a, you know, hard beat, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, bumps in the system, or they're just screaming. It's like, what are y'all really saying? Where there's no true substance. And I mean, hey, that's a generation in the genre that, hey, that's them. Hey, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But in my avenue, I like to get real intricate with my rhymes and, you know, the schemes, patterns. It took me a long time to get where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I listened back to my very first songs, and it's like, man, this is garbage. You know, no wonder he's like, I used to be hyped. You know, oh, yo, check it out. And it's like they hear and they're like, oh yeah, that's cool. And I'm like, that's the only response I'm getting. And now that I listen back and, you know, see the transitions from way back then in 07 to now in 2023, it's just crazy. It's the sound, the quality, you know, the understanding of music overall. Right. You know, I mean, like I said, I grew up in that music era, but actually understanding the process of how to develop a song, you know, from start to finish. And then you got to get to the business. You got to put your suit and tie on. You got to get your marketing. You got to get your promoting. You know, you got to make sure everything's copywritten. There's so many things that I didn't know. And it kind of screwed me, you know, from my growth early on, because I didn't have that leadership above me to be like guiding me. Hey, you should do this, or maybe double tap on that before you go ahead and submit this. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of scheming people in this industry, man, that will take your money. Trust me, I've been there. We'll get you on TV. We'll do this from the show. You know, I go out and do a show, and, you know, bam, where's the showcase? Where's this and that, everything, and then people just disappear. So there's some grimy people, man. So make sure y'all double tap before you do stuff, man, in this industry for sure.
Listen, I appreciate that. You know, for those who's listening, you know, I be preaching that. You got to know the business. You understand? We could all bring out music. I could bring out 20 songs tomorrow. But if I don't know the business aspects of this business, I'm screwed at the end of the day. You know, and I'm, you know, in a way, is a good thing that you learned the hard way, because now that got you super focused on the business aspects of it. You understand? When you could have been getting screwed without knowing you're being screwed and kept going without knowing all the stuff that you know now.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So, in a way, it's kind of a blessing for you, because now everything's on point. Nobody can do anything as far as they try to steal anything. You know what I'm saying? You got your stuff copywritten, and it's a beautiful thing to see somebody so young that's in this industry, that's in it for the long haul, and not just saying, I want something to put out to impress people.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You wanted this as a career. This is a career move. This ain't nothing that you just want to hype up your boys with. You trying to make a career out of this. You want to make some bread. So
Seriously.
you definitely, and you on your way, bro, because again, I do have 2 songs up here.
Yes.
I have one of your old songs that you first brought to 2111 radio. We're gonna play that in a few, but I want to go back. I want to go back to the little Fitt. the little Fitt. You know what I'm saying? So, growing up, you say you're half Puerto Rican and half white.
Yes, sir. My dad's a little brown guy. I let everybody know my dad's a little brown guy. No one ever believes me. But, yeah.
So, in hip hop, they have a stigma for Spanish and white rappers. You understand? Everybody, for some reason, they think everybody's supposed to be black.
Right.
I'm not understanding that. You understand? Oh, he's acting black. Oh, he rhymed like he's black. Oh, he's dope for a white boy. He dope for a Puerto Rican kid.
Yep.
You understand? And it's whack, because at the end of the day, hip hop is for everyone.
Hip hop is for the ears. They got
you know what I'm saying? If you dope, you dope. So have you ever ran into those stigmas and being, oh shit, I thought he was black. Oh, he's dope, Spanish kid. I can't believe Spanish. Like, what are you talking about? He's a human being first.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, it's happened honestly all my life.
Wow.
I've been big into sports. I was huge into sports. I was super athletic. I played baseball, basketball, football, soccer, but my 2 sports were always basketball and baseball. And we used to always go, me and my little brother, we used to always go hustle people, just like, white man can't jump.
No doubt.
He'd be making bets on the sideline, just ching, 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 so I go out there bricking. And then once we, turned up, it was on. As soon as the game started, it was bow, we just collecting money. And a lot of people, like, they used to get mad at me. They're like, oh, this white boy ain't gonna beat me. And I'm like, growing up, I'm like, dude, I'm half white. Like, why does it matter what I am? I'm a hooper. I'm balling out here on y'all right now.
Exactly.
So, and it happened the same thing in music. You know what I'm saying? So I learned early on to be accustomed to that. This is the world that we live in, and you have to build that shield. Like I told y'all yesterday, you have to have tough skin in any industry of anything, of entertainment or whatever you're trying to do, stand out above everybody else. Guess what? If there's a competition on the line, someone's trying to come for your neck.
Exactly.
You got to have your protection at all times, So, it's just being smart about, how you're going to react to certain things. Like on a radio review the other day I was on, and they went and listened to Out the Mud, and one guy was like, oh yeah, he's probably white. And they went in on the comments on him. They were like, why does it matter about, color?
Yeah, what's that all about?
It's like the dopest artist that's come today that's dropped music, and you guys are hating. And I'm saying, I just see it now, and I just let it slide, because you know what? In the big time, in the big leagues, it's going to be full of it. And if you get so focused on that right there, you're blocking destiny, you're blocking your goals, you're blocking your achievements that you're supposed to be getting to, you know what I'm saying? Instead of worrying about what they're saying over here, worry about finishing this next record, and let's go ahead and press this next record for, get some cash, get some streams in.
Exactly. And, a salute to you for ignoring the naysayers, you know what I'm saying? So now I want to thank you for your service. I'm finding out first that you was a Army kid, so you traveled a lot.
Yeah, I was an Air Force brat growing up.
So how do you talk to me about that?
So yeah, my mom joined the military when I was young. I was real young, and I was pretty much just born. So me and my pops lived with my grandparents while she went to her tech school, went to all the schooling and training before. And we were in San Antonio, Texas, and that was our first destination where we were. We were there for 4 years, and then from there we went to Germany. So I actually got to experience Germany at a very young age. I was in elementary school out there, and It was pretty nice because I was actually fluent in German because they make you take on the base there, they make you take German. If you're
Right.
in elementary school, they teach you so you can be bilingual and you can, interact with the society.
Exactly.
So it was pretty dope, to have that. And then we came back to the States. We actually went back to California to Travis Air Force Base. And that's where I ended up going to middle school. And I met a lot of unique people that I still, talk with through this military stuff. And it's pretty cool because through these destinations, I always have somewhere to stay. I always know somebody in some state, what I'm saying? Back up and we can link, we can get some food or whether it's a drive-through, like whatever, I'm just driving through the state. What's up? Like, you want to meet up for lunch or something? And that's just what we do, man. It's a bond that, like I say, it's to the family choose. You know what I'm saying? Family doesn't have to be blood. You create a family over time in your generations. You know what I'm saying? Through each state, everywhere you move, every day you're going to meet somebody that's either meant for a purpose for you to learn or to be there for a long time, to be there on your side. So after Travis, we actually went to Italy. At high school in Italy, and I got to play. So I played sports over there, so it was dope. We actually got to travel all over Italy, all over Germany. We took a bus. We started on Wednesdays. We took a bus. If we played sports Wednesday, we would travel. It would take us, 1 to 2 days to get there on a bus, and then we'd be there for the weekend for the games, Friday, Saturday, and we come back Sunday. So it's like half the week we were gone. So it's like if you were playing sports, you were good. You only went 2-3 days a week, and it's like, that's cool. Coach is like, as long as you get your work done, it's all good. And he stayed on top of us, man. I salute that man. He taught us a lot of gems, at a young age. And, it's dope what you learn over time, but you don't pay attention to until you start getting older, realizing these notes start popping in your head. Everything start hearing things and you start saying them. It's a repetition. And, growing up, you're real invisible. Everybody's invisible, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't touch me, you know what I'm saying? That happened to me, and then life kicks you right, and
Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah, you like, hold up, like I wasn't ready for this,
No.
So after that, we got to travel all over and enjoy that. We really got to explore overseas. My uncle actually got stationed in Germany, so he used to come down and visit a lot. We go to him and they come out to all the sports tournaments. And that's when we actually started doing like Freestyle Fridays in high school over in Italy. We used to do, because we saw it on TV and was like, oh, they doing Freestyle Fridays. We can do Freestyle Fridays too. Who's holding the crown for the week?
All right.
Back and forth, we have beatboxers. And that's when Pharrell dropped Grinding. So that's when everybody, everybody was always with the pencils and beating the drums, and everybody was getting in trouble in school and starting playing Pharrell got us all, ISS and all kind of shit. But nah, man, it was dope. After Italy, we ended up moving back to Texas. So I graduated where I started kindergarten, that same area. It was pretty dope. It was wild because I ran into somebody that I guess I haven't seen since kindergarten. They found out my name at graduation. They heard my name at graduation, for the warm-ups and stuff prior. And he said, did you go to kindergarten here? I was like, yeah. He said, dude, I haven't seen you in years. He said, wow. And I was like, didn't even know you went to high school with me.
Check that out.
Crazy small world, man. You leave, you come back, and you never know. But there's a lot of people that didn't have the blessings and opportunities I did because I was military and they weren't. You know what I'm saying? So I moved to states where they stayed and they left. Yeah. They hadn't been out of their cities to visit. And I'm like, y'all are wild, and there's so much to see. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different experiences out there, man, that people are really missing out on, man. You just got to not want to just wish and dream. You just got to go for it, man, at the end of the day. Life ain't promised tomorrow.
No, it ain't. No, it's not. And I appreciate that and then you actually went to the Army for construction engineering. Yeah. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
How was that? That sounds like something that's interesting. So talk to me about that period in your life.
Yeah, man, it's dope. It's dope to be able to tear something up and not get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like big rich, we tearing buildings down, where we're digging. We didn't get to do as much of that, in the regular daytime job because, we were on the Indian reservation in Washington. So it's like you have to have permits to be able to dig permits because it's their land. We're just basically renting from them. So we would have to wait till we went to Yakima, which was like 3-4 hour drive. And we get there and we'd be in an open field, and that's when we can dig. But so it was like we got a minimal time on that. But the best part of my experience in the military was when I got there, we were on a search and rescue mission that we just got. So we were search and rescue. So they sent you know, a bunch of the new of us, probably about 15, 20 of us in our unit, and then a couple other ones, we all matched up on a plane and we flew to Florida. We were in Ocala, Florida for at the fire college here, and we ended up getting certified, search and rescue certified. I was the #1 rescuer. My boy was actually #2 rescuer. You know, we were setting for rescuing people, and we ended up getting 19 different certifications. And it's a blessing because my cousin has been a firefighter for some years, and he asked me, you know, some years back, like probably like 4 years ago, he asked me, he said, "How many certs you got?" I said 19. He said, "I only have 3." He said, "I've been in here for 15 years." He said, "They're like $1,500 a class."
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a blessing, man, because I've always wanted to be a firefighter growing up. So it's something that I just always wanted to help people. I always wanted, you know, and that's why, like, when you did that toy drive, I was on it because it's like I'm helping.
Yeah.
You know,
you and Tech, literally, as soon as that post came up, y'all both hit us with donations.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going, who is Fitt3d? I didn't even know you. That's the crazy part. Didn't even know this man. And you're the first person to pop up and say, "Hey, listen, I'm missing the donation." I'm like, what? Who is this? Mm-hmm. And then what happened, I was doing donations for rotation. That's what it was. Send a donation, you get in a rotation, right? So
I was gonna do it either way. That's just, I don't even care about the rotation. Rotation's dope, and I appreciate that.
Today
it's for the kids, man. I mean, I remember getting them presents, and some years we didn't get that as much. You know what I'm saying? So just to have that extra 1 or 2.
Thank you. So you sent us this song called "For the Team." All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play this song if the internet lets me.
Yep.
And then we're gonna get back to the writing process for this particular song. I love this song. It was one of those songs that it's like a pick me up. It's a pick me up. You feeling like in the morning. I heard it on the radio, and it was just like a rallying cry for the team. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're gonna get to this, and then we're gonna get back with my man Fitt Santana. So let's go right now. Let's
going crazy on this. Don't call me for nothing unless it's to speak. I know who my family is, they around me. I cut your body and fist for the team. It can get rocky when you want the ring. Don't call me for nothing. Nothing unless it's to speak. Don't call me for nothing. Nothing unless it's to speak. Don't call me for nothing unless it's to speak. I know who my family is, they around me. I cut your body and fist for the team. It can get rocky when you want the ring. Don't call me for nothing. Nothing. Call me for nothing. Don't call me for nothing unless it's to speak. Yeah. Keeping my phone on D&D, feeling like Luda disturbing the peace. Perfecting my craft is an art here for sure. Feeling like Dirk and Lil Baby. Boys say they hero, they hear me for sure. Don't call me for nothing unless it's the work. I'm about business and double it work. Stacking the paper like Elon's a must. Ain't from the bottom, I stumble through mud. Not many I trust, my circle's enough. You just a bust like the rest of the nuts. Never been one to go drive hard, but Fitt3d, you know he was built up. You talking the talk while I'm targeting hits. Thin line between love and the hate. Feeling like, yeah, I'm heartless. Regardless, I'm cautious. Top 10 and I'm not 10. #1, check the progress. I got options in my pockets. Been locked in with that process. Don't entertain that nonsense. That's toxic and I rock shit. Got hits for days like boxing. Don't hit the phone while I'm in the stool like Jim Jones. I'm ballin'. Should be sponsored by Spalding. I'm the best around. Don't at me though. I don't have step for my team. Nah, best believe that I'm all in. New era is Fitt3d still. Microphone fiend like Rock Kim. Don't call me for nothing unless it's to speak. I know who my family is, they around me. I cut your body and fist for the team. They can get rocky when you want to bring it.
Nothing unless it's to speak.
Yo, you're not gonna tell me y'all didn't get hype off of that. Come on, stop playing. That's my jam right there, yo. So talk to me. It sounds like I said, you did it for the team.
Yeah.
So it's like you got really the bars, everything was just. Talk to me about the process of writing that.
Honestly, that was I believe it was JL's first time he came to visit. It was his first time he came to visit. We actually, JL to me, I'm an OG, so I call him JL to y'all Glitch. Y'all make sure y'all follow at Glitch. That's my dog. That's my little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big salute to that's my dog. I call him JL. So if I say JL, just y'all don't mind it. But Glitch, man, I mean, he came and did his thing here, bro. Like off the mini pad that I had here, he created that beat off the mini, and it was wild, man. It was something that we wanted something energetic. We wanted something that, it was really popped, from the jump. And it was like, as soon as we found those horns, it was like, he was like, yo, we got to do this. And I was like, let's do it. And he was like, dun, 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 dun. And I was like, okay. And then this dude is a genius when it comes to making a beat. My writing process is really, really, really fast. JL's making beat capabilities is even faster. It's ridiculous. This guy is insane. I watched him and I'm like, I felt like I was watching a pinball or trying to chase a fly. I watched the mouse just go click, 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 drag, and then the beat's like boom. Done. And we sat for a while and it was like, I wanted like the perfect style, energetic hook. So it's like I did the hook first. And actually what's crazy is Talking Junk Network, shout out to my boy Jason. He was actually here. He came up to visit. He came up because he's in Southern Florida. So he knew that, Glitch was coming. So we kind of planned something ahead of time. And he got to come up. We had cooked some food here at the house. My wife, and I threw down some chicken, those rice, Puerto Rican rice, everything. We was eating good and just vibing. Everybody was just a good vibe in the stew here. And, everybody was just cooling. And actually, Jason's got the secret sessions. He's actually got recorded video footage of us creating this song, and we're actually going to be one of his first, episodes of his series. He wants to create the secret sessions and he wants to have more. And so hopefully next time when JL comes down, we'll get some situated and we can start releasing some of these videos for y'all so y'all can see behind the scenes, kind of like how Ye used to do in a lot of his videos. He would roll back the tape so y'all can get a feel of what we go through as artists and producers and everyone in the team that is involved in that circle, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a process that everybody brings something to the table, whether you're just there as a body with energy, you know what I'm saying? You hype, you just boom, 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 you feed off of that energy. So it's like the more people that are actually there and in tune on the same record, like mentally, explosive joints come out, man. It was super dope having them here. And I didn't get to finish the verses because we were working on so much. I think, I don't even remember how many tracks we did. We did multiple tracks that time.
5. He said 5. He's in the thing. He said we made like 5 tracks.
Next time, I think we did like 6 or 7 songs. He came down, and his computer crashed for like 2 or 3 days prior. As soon as he got there, he had to pay somebody to go get it fixed, go pick it up, and then we had 48 hours to do. Boom! Here's what we got to do. Let's get it done.
Damn! Let me tell you something. I love that song when you sent it because I'm the program director, so I have to actually approve a lot of the songs that go on there. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't know what to expect, so I'm going, oh man.
Nobody does. Don't worry. Nobody knows. Nobody expects, especially when they see me at first.
So when the track came on, I said, okay, I hear this. If he's not hype on this song, it's not gonna work. I'm saying to myself, if he ain't got no bar heavy and hype, it's not gonna work. And then when I heard the chorus, I was like, yeah, I just tapped the little entry. Yeah, let's put that in there. let's put that in there. That's
appreciate you.
And every morning that was coming on, no lie. Every morning got me up in the morning. I'm sitting there going, yo, when you hear a nice song when you laying down sleeping, your head is just bopping like, damn, yo, that's really hot. So yeah, I appreciate the submission. I appreciate the bars. And it's more, like I said, it's a rallying cry for your team. You know what I'm saying? I like that, yo. That's hot. That was hot.
I just wanted people to know that, hey, I put on for my team. I feel like, man, I put on for my team. And that's just me. I don't change for nobody. I'm not here to false personify nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just me at the end of the day, and I will always deliver bars. That's one thing I will always guarantee. Like, that is my guarantee standing behind this name right here. Fitt3d Santana will always deliver, guys, and I promise that as long as I'm doing this, as long as I'm continuing my pen game, it will continue to keep going, man. I got so much work I'm excited for y'all to hear. That means that me and Glitch is over here cooking, and it's just crazy. I got records working with him. I got records now working with Big Country, with Neff Beats. There's so many people that want to work. I'm just trying to keep it low key. I don't even want to say too much because, you know what I'm saying? I speak it into existence, but I don't also want other people, no distractions. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused right now, big time.
And stay focused because again, I see great things coming. I know the new single came out, and when I put that on the radio, you actually, when it first came out, you just missed the top 20 by one. It's top 20, you at 21. So I know the 13th, y'all need to check 2111 radio out because we come out every 13th of the month. And I got that funny feeling. When you was at, I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, he's at 21. And I said, okay. Because you kept saying, yo, I'm going to get on that damn list.
Yeah.
See, you don't know, he be on the internet. And when he say, yo, this is for the list, bro. I'm coming for that list, bro. I'm coming. So when you hit 21, I was like, damn, he almost made it. He was talking shit the first week. And it doesn't happen like that. So for it to be at 21, a lot of people like this song that's I'm about to play.
Hey, it's a sign, Derrick. It's 2111 ready. You got to hit 21 first before you get one.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm saying. So now I want to get into the first song you ever bought. Album you ever bought.
Yeah, the first albums I bought actually with my own money. I was cutting grass. Back in the day, that's when there was no lawn services like they got out here, but especially us in Florida, we got lawn services through the Yang out here, man.
Yes.
I mean, every corner you turn, you got a whole different service trying to cut your grass. So
yes,
I was out there cutting grass, babysitting, doing whatever I had to do just to stack some bread. I was always about my hustle since a youngin', man. So, I ended up buying the Marshall Mathers LP and these Hard Knocks volumes, and those have always been. I actually still have that Jay-Z CD, my Eminem CD, my CD case. Actually, my car got broken into like probably about 2011, and they took all my CD cases and all my old music that I had. Like I had tapes from me that I don't even have anymore, all kind of stuff. But it ain't a loss; it's a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, don't be stupid. Don't leave certain things in certain spots where people can get to. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of grimy people, but those two albums, man, have always been near and dear to my heart because it was the first ones that I bought myself. You know what I'm saying?
Your own money, exactly.
Yeah, and those were, they've always been two very influential people to me as an artist. Just studying their craft and writing down the lyrics before they had the lyric sheets and all that, things like that. If you didn't have the album, record and rewind it back, play, rewind it back, play, rewind it. All right, what was that? And just jotting lyrics down and just trying to pick up schemes and pockets. And I didn't even understand it back then, like actually how to, process that part into my stuff. It's like, how do I find pockets? How do I find, scheming patterns? And I want to catch these people on the edge of their seats. I don't want to just be like this, like, like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm giving you something, I want to be able to perform that song. I'm giving you a performance. Like, I am a performer. At the end of the day, when I get on stage, it's like I transform to a whole new person. It's just like I'm so comfortable on stage that I don't care what's going on in the crowd because I'm here to bring the energy to y'all. And at the end of the day, that's just what I want to do. I want to bring energy to the people. I want to bring life, light, everything. I want to just, like Diddy and them said, I'm the light when you can't see. I'm the air when you can't breathe. I want to get those type of feelings to these people with my music.
You talking some shit. You're 100% right. You know what I'm saying? My thing about being an artist, because you're not a I said hip hop recording artist because you're an artist. You're not a rapper.
Right.
You understand? You're an artist. So, and you're not sitting in one box. I've noticed. I've listened to your music. You have different types of hip hop. You have boom bap. You also could cross over when you feel like it.
Yeah. At any given moment.
Exactly. So you definitely have a lot of different genres in as far as in your cadence. My question to you is this. If you had one chance, my man Glitch is on the beat. You got one rapper in hip hop that you could pick out right now. Who would it be?
Dead or alive?
Nah.
Oh, right now alive?
Yeah.
Oh, J. Cole.
Who?
J. Cole.
Ooh. First of all, let me get a horn for that one. Yeah, that's hot right there. Yeah, I like that.
About it.
I like
J. Cole.
He's fucking nice. Damn.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's so much relatability in in his rhymes that I know that I've experienced the experience that he's experienced. So I feel those moments and I can see those moments, you know, just in my shoes, you know. So having somebody so relatable and that they're speaking to you without even knowing you, I'm trying to be that type of artist. That's the type of artist that I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be that spokesperson for those people who can't speak about, you know, their issues or their pains or whatever. They're too afraid of what this person of Joe Lowe is going to say to the left, or, you know, Sally Mae over here is going to say to the right. You know, at the end of the day, I'm going to speak my mind because this is my experience through my expression, through my experiences that I've gotten. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put them on the forms that I do in these tracks.
Exactly. So let me tell you something. Now, let me explain. So for the first time, I'm gonna try this. Glitch, can you send Glitch the actual link?
Oh yeah,
send him that link. Yes, send him that link. The reason I say this, right, is because he's answering your question. I said, who would he pick? He literally said J. Cole. He said,
yeah, that's my dog. Like I'm saying, that's my little brother, man.
Let's get him in here real quick. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to, but he's
good.
He is all up in these comments, and I said, you know what? Let's bring Glitch up in here, see what's going on with this.
I just sent it to him. Go ahead, Glitch.
Yeah, get in this live, man, because this is going to be very interesting. Because I've seen him in rap battles with Tech, so I know he is. He had another name. Because we ain't gonna call that name, but he had another name.
It's crazy because I met the OG JL, you know, and Superstar O's Twitch. So we were actually, one day I was like, you know what, let me just check out his Twitch, see what he's doing. He was doing like, they were taking a verse flip. So they were taking this dude's verse and all the producers were doing flips. So I seen JL in there and I was like, yo, this shit was dope. So I, you know, sent him a little whisper in there because they call whispers in Twitch for some reason. That's so weird. And a little tweet message and shit. So I sent him a message. I'm like, yo, you're super dope. You're talented, bro. I'm like, yo, that's fire right there. Like, you know, let's link. And I ended up calling him next day. I'm like, look, this is what it is. This is who I am. This is what I'm about. If you're with it, let's rock out. You know what I'm saying? I told him like, look, I'm trying to do like Wiz Khalifa did with Johnny Giuliano and make a solidified 2-man solid team and to rock out and just blow the fuck up with this. Like at the end of the day, we all go eat. That's the goal. And we've stuck to it since, man. And every day.
Well, listen, I want to introduce this music producer because I've heard some of his music. I think he's dope. King Tech introduced him to me a while back, and I seen him on King Tech. We got him in the building right now. Him and his super red light. We're gonna get him. He got that red light on, y'all. So this is introducing my man Glitch. Welcome, Glitch.
What's up, y'all? How you doing? How y'all doing, man?
Welcome. Listen, welcome to 2111 Radio, brother. How you doing?
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for having me on here.
Let me tell you something. I'm looking at you in the damn comments, and literally you're answering the questions. I'm sitting there going, wait a minute. I need to bring Glitch in here because it seems like you guys is like peas and carrots for some reason. You belong together. You understand? Peanut butter and jelly. It's just going down like that. So tell me, how did you actually connected with Fitt3d?
So there's a multi-platinum producer that goes by the name of Superstar O, and he has a Twitch platform. You know, shout out to Superstar O, man. Very thankful for that guy. He actually connected us. So I had been on his platform for about 2 years, and I've been watching his streams, doing battles on there. And there's a lot of artists that go in there too, looking for producers and just likes the community. You know what I'm saying? So and I had seen him in there. We kept working, and I think I did a beat battle or a sample flip or something. And it was a sample flip that I did, and he hit me on the side. Yeah, I did. It was an artist name of the Speaking to God flip. I did one of his flips, and he had hit me on the side, and we kind of connected from there, exchanging information, and from there it was just like we clicked from there, and we just started making music crazy. And not too long after, not even a year after, it was like a few months is when I went down to see him, I think.
Flew him
out there, and man, we've been super close. I don't even look at it as business, man. We're like family. So that's just what we do. You know what
so I'm gonna ask you a question, so how long you been actually making beats? Because it looked like you started at a young age and it just grew from there. So how long you been doing beats?
I've been making beats for about 3 years now.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
I
Okay.
started when I graduated high school, and I'm now
Wow.
21. So
And you're only 21 years old. Look at this.
I am. I appreciate that.
Congratulations. You're dope. Like I said, King Tech. The one thing I love about King Tech, and everybody can say this, he always put people in front. You understand? He appreciates talent. If he feel you need his help, he will help. You understand? And King Tech is one of the dopest people I know. And wasn't for King Tech, you guys wouldn't even be here on my show right now because I wouldn't talk. And he definitely told me about Fitt3d, and he definitely told me about you, Glitch. Like, you are like the holy grail of producers for Tech. I'm telling you. And man,
it's very humbling, man. It's very humbling.
Yeah, it's dope. But, I just wanted to get you in here because I said I wanted to get you on my show. So we're going to get deep into you one day soon. I want to get you on this show. I want to see, I want to hear about the back, when you first even thought about it. You said 3 years. So we got a lot of, stuff to go with you because I want to know when you was little what you was doing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down for that.
Yeah, definitely. But Fitt3d, you got a dope producer right there, bro. You got
dope game.
Dope producer. I like that.
Man. And you know what? You know what's crazy? It's not even my producer, man. That's my little brother at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's family before even the business. And we just vibe, I mean, we vibe just offline. We talk offline, just about life, period. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be the best big brother I possibly can, you know what I'm saying? So all my little youngsters underneath me to give them these gems and give them the knowledge to go in the right direction and avoid the bullshit I had to go through, because there's a lot of people that keep that into themselves and don't help around them, and then they watch them fall. And I'm not trying to watch these people fall, man. I'm trying to see all my peoples eat. There's plenty of room at the table, and there's plenty of food, plenty of bread to be spread. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
bread to be spread. I like that. He got balls.
Listen. Something you gotta know about Fitt3d. Any middle of conversation, he spits bars.
Yo, you heard that, right?
All the time.
Bread to be spread.
All the time.
I gotta be a round of
applause. Hey, he's not lying, because I'll just be talking to him and we'd be in conversation. He's like, "Did you just spit a bar at me?" Like, pause, hold on.
Yeah.
He got bars falling out of his pocket. Crazy.
Hey, you know what? You know what's crazy, Derrick? This is a legendary live for you, because you know what? You're looking at the battle artist here, winner on King Tech's joint, and you're looking at the beat producer as well, champion. So just that shout out to you for having both of us.
Let me tell you something.
Shout out to you for having both of us on the platform at the same time, man.
Same time. Yeah, listen, I had to get him in. He was in the damn comments. I said, well, shit. Let me go ahead and bring my man Glitch up in here and you were talking about him.
Yeah.
He's part of your story. Always. He's part of your story. So it's like, I had to at least bring him in here for a little bit to get up in here, get him used to the
he's got to get comfortable, because he's coming with me to all the interviews and everything we doing. So you got to get used to you know what I'm saying? Just be ready to rock and roll.
Winner, chicken dinner. That damn Tech. I can't. Bars. That's what I'm talking about, bro. But listen, before I let him go, where are you from? Where you live at right now? You Glitch.
I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn. My co-host yesterday was talking to a Pennsylvania native, going crazy because Pennsylvania and Jersey don't mix. For some reason, it's like I don't understand what it is, but Jersey, it really is. And she went in, but it was funny because I ain't see Ashley do that. So yesterday on the live, she was going crazy, and I was sitting there laughing my ass off. I said, "Oh shit!" And you from PA, so we definitely gonna get you on the show and get this backstory because again, 3 years, we're gonna have to talk to you, young man.
I'm definitely down for that.
All right, so stay in touch with us, And yeah, I want to bring you back. So thank you for coming to the show today, bro.
I really appreciate you for having me in here, man.
Hell yeah, man. We're gonna get back with my man Fitt3d. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely keep in contact with me, bro. DM us.
Love,
definitely,
bro.
Definitely.
All right, bro.
Man. Appreciate y'all for having me on here.
All right, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Listen, I had to bring him in because he was in the comments. I said, what the hell? And the stories that the connection, as I said, it was a connection. And I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and bring him in and get some of his story. But I'm gonna definitely have him on 21 Radio. So
that is one reason why we are able to elevate the music that we have to a new level each time that we connect in the studio, or just we connect with the beats or whatever it is. I could send him vocals over and he'll have a beat sent to me in 15 minutes that he created vocals, or we'll just do it together. Like, I can call him and we'll get on a live chat and we'll just create the beat together. And there's so many different things that he hears and then I hear, we put them together, and there's so many sounds. Like, he'll come to me for like the beat battle stuff. Be like, yo, peep this beat right here. I'm like, yeah, but I hear something's missing. I'm like, yeah, try this horn or try this string or something. Put this little harmony here. And he does it, and it's beautiful, man. It's such a fucking beautiful picture that's painted. It's awesome, man. I couldn't have a better little brother producer. I mean, I prayed for this for years, you know what I'm saying? And I've been in and out of, different, working with groups, working with artists, producers. And it's just like, I couldn't find that connection, and in this connection that we have, this bond, it just makes the music run so smooth. And it's just like, I know he sends me this hard beat and he's expecting. So I got to give him something above that expectation. You know what I'm saying? He's going to set the bar here. Guess what? I'm going to elevate it another 2 notches.
There it is. So I'm going to ask you a question. When you go on, let's say it's 3 guys on the track. Let me see what kind of pedigree you are. All right. Got 3 guys on the track. Are you trying to destroy them, or are you just trying to make a record?
Always.
You're trying to destroy them.
Competition. At the end of the day, it's a competition.
Thank you.
And that's one reason why I respected, like the groups back in the day. Like, I mean, Dipset, like all of them. I mean, the Locks. Everything was a competition, but it was amongst the homies. You know what I'm saying? It was literally, okay, who's gonna have the best bars? Who's gonna have the best verse now? Who's gonna have the best overall? All right, so you're on the track, you're on the track, and you're on the track. I guess you didn't make the cut this time. Adios.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, we want to put out a dope record. We want a dope record, whatever genre it is, whether it's pop, whether it's, a mix, whatever it is, it's got to be dope. It's got to be something that catches the people's attention and wants them coming back for more. Okay, what's next? That's why we threw out the Mud. Out the Mud was basically like a little freestyle record. It wasn't anything crazy. That's why there was no hook. There was no nothing. It was just bars, a filler for a track that's about to come. So let's keep them paying attention. And that's why we did the open verse challenge as well, for Tell How They Watch, because now we're going to keep them, the momentum moving with their attention. Okay, they're paying attention to this. Now we're going to hit them with the next single. Right. You know what I'm saying? Nice. And just keep them on their toes. At the end of the day is what we're trying to do, man. We don't want people to be like, okay, we're waiting. It's like, we understand you're waiting, but there's a process to this. You know what I'm saying? And it's just we're not just throwing out music like, back in the day, like they used to do on SoundCloud. Everybody just dropping songs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Doing nothing.
Crazy.
You're wasting your time. You're not getting nothing heard. You're not, rallying no crowd support, no nothing like that. You just dropping songs. Half the time people ain't even paying attention, don't even know.
Exactly. And I appreciate the professionalism you have as far as in knowing what you want, knowing how you want it, and know how to market it. You understand? It's very important in this industry, and a lot of people don't have that. They don't have it, and that's why I'm so proud of you that you're taking time. You're taking your time, but you actually really promoting yourself in a great way. I see a lot of your lives. I see a lot of the, a lot of your lives. You sit there like in your car, you be rapping, you just go crazy real quick online, and it's like, what the hell? It's dope because you're being consistent. You have to stay consistent, because if you're not consistent, who's going to listen to you at the end of the day?
Yeah.
You have to keep yourself relevant, because right now people are making music every day.
I mean, 60,000 songs a day on Spotify are dropped.
See,
Hey.
Check that out. A day.
So
Right, that's crazy. That's crazy. So we're gonna play this song, right? We're gonna play this song because I love this song. This song is actually 21 on the top 21 on 2111 radio.
Yeah, we moving up, baby. We moving up.
Moving. It was literally the first, like that first week before we put the list up, and it doesn't supposed to do that. Like I keep the people that vote for the wrote the songs, they non-biased. They just listening. They don't know no artist. I don't like giving people the artist names and they friends with them on Instagram or Facebook.
Right.
People is completely have no idea who you guys are. They just listen to y'all music at the end of the day.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? And it went 21, and I'm like, wait a minute. I just put this up here like a week. It usually take at least a month. And then
it's moving. Trust me. I've been on TikTok like crazy on people's radio reviews.
Yeah,
like, yo, this guy is nice. He's a rapper. Like he's rapping. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm here to do. I'm just here to showcase my talents, man. I can do multiple things, and I want them to know. You know what I'm saying? Don't test the pen because the pen can get a little grit. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like the confidence. I love that because
that's Oakland coming out. That's all it is.
Oakland, California. Oh my goodness. I never knew until today that you was from Oakland. That's crazy. So Out the Mud. We're about to play this song.
Shout out Weed Woods, man.
Weed Woods. That's what listen. Look, I've been trying to get them as my dance spot. So what the hell?
It's that shit in the song. I don't know. This that shit be blazing like Mr. Carter. Let's go.
No doubt. Out the Mud. We're gonna get to this single. We're gonna come back and talk about the song. All right. So let's get into it right now.
Oh yeah. Santana. Straight boss. I got vendettas with debtors who owe a piece of the pie. Better yet, I want that whole thing, that 3 for the 5. Inebriated still, I get behind the wheel and I drive 9-5 where I'm speeding her, they trying to catch the vibe. She said she from Arizona and I don't fuck with them Diamondbacks. Snakes all in the grass, be lying like where is Nala at? Scars all on my body, been inkling for another tat. They say I got enough, but what's enough when you relax? Back to back, back against the wall, no holding back. Apply pressure, ready to snap, they necks, this where I'm at. Heard I'm up next, on deck, I'm swinging the bat. Bust the windows out your car like Jasmine Sullivan, yeah. I'm like, fuck it, might as well just have a celibate year. Focus on what matters most, my family and my career. Had to burn a few bridges, bad business from loose slippers. No slippers on my feet, man, I gotta move swifter, moon shifter. I'm the reason that the stars, they align. Constellation so big, you can't avoid the shine. I'm talking about Biggie, Wayne, and both Seans. I prayed for so long, to stay for the long haul. Propane is what I breathe, these flames are so strong. The pain that I deliver, the reason I'm so gone. I can rap without a hook and still hook you into a song. Got your girl playing hooky, she tryna fuck with a dog. B-O-double-S, I'm on my Rick Ross shit. S-N-double-O-P, I'm on my dog shit. Killing instrumentals, I burn and blaze the coffin and turn and rage, cause I've lost it and turn and pace, see the monsters. No time for menaging that Nicki, you keep me honest. Throw me up alive, watch me catch a yammer like Giannis. I remember views from the bitch, now your boy's a starter. Follow through sick, I be draining like some water. This, that shit got me blazing like Mr. Carter. Been a problem, 5-starter, man. You cannot dissolve him more than awesome, more than often. I move cautious, got haters in they fields in the field, man. All they trying to do is offer.
So hold up. You pray for Wayne and both Carters? That's what you just said?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That was hot. I'm sorry, that bar, I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait a minute, did he just say that? So I wanted to make sure because I wrote it down. So I'm sitting here writing it down. I'm like, nah. Pray for Wayne and both Carters. That's hot. That was hot. I like that. That was very bar heavy. And like I said, the beat on point, the cadence. You know, if this was my review show, I would have definitely gave you 5 out of 5. Definitely. You know
it's definitely been doing some good review numbers, man. Yeah. For sure. The reviews, I mean, people are going crazy. After every time I play it, I'm getting like 5-10 people adding, you know, going following me and, you know, requesting. People want to do collabs and this and that. So, I mean, it's super dope that, you know, I'm getting the respect, you know what I'm saying, that I feel deserve, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, because I put a lot of time, a lot of work into this. I done put over 10,000 hours in this, man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to mastermind the craft, and I want to keep sharpening the sword at the end of the day. You know, I just want to keep it sharp, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too comfortable. I don't want to get, there's no cockiness in here. It's just me. At the end of the day, it's me and my pen and the dope ass beats that Glitch sends me. You know what I'm saying? And to go ahead and give you guys some even more dope vibes just to come out and vibe to. Like the next one we got coming out, Off the Stoop, is about to be crazy, man. So
did you say Off the Stoop?
Off the Stoop, yeah.
Nice.
Stoop.
Wow, that's I like that title. I really like that title. That title's crazy.
It's basically just talking about, coming from where you're coming from and just, making it out. I'm just trying to fly and live at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So you got a big performance coming in October, right?
Yeah, hopefully we get everything in the works in the process of it, and we shall see. I don't know yet 100%. We're gonna figure everything out, but yeah, there's a lot that's on the sideline stuff right now. So we're gonna go ahead and we don't know yet 100%. But yeah, but most likely we trying to see what's going on at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
hopefully everything goes in God's plan. We're gonna figure it out. But like I said, it's all in His plan. It ain't mine. I'm just sticking behind the wheel like this and letting Him drive.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I like that sweater though. I like that shirt. That's hot.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna have to get you one. Don't worry, because I gotta get you some merch. So I got you, dog. You just shoot me the size and the sideline, and I got you whatever color you want.
Kind of a big dude, so you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna have to get you.
It's all good. Whatever size you need, we got it.
I know my family's sitting there looking like, why he sitting up there flexing? I know they're in the front. They're like, really? This is what he's doing now? Because I got this tight t-shirt. I look like kind of big, but anyway. But yo, man, I appreciate you, man. Again, besides the music, besides, you know what I'm saying, you are just one of those guys. It's like you're little King Tech in a way. You know what I'm talking about as far as it being.
Shout out to Tech, man. Big bro, man.
Being real supportive. You know what I'm saying? Always want to lend a helping hand. Like you said, always want to be a firefighter because you like to help. You understand? Yeah. And for you just to be like that, that's honorable. And I want to thank you for your service because you served 4 years.
Yeah, actually, working on 6 right now. Actually, I've been National Guard for the last 2 years.
National Guard and all that. Like that's crazy. Anything? So when you went, did you actually go into war or anything like that?
We were not allowed to because we were on search and rescue. That was our main focus and our main mission was search and rescue. And then when we got off of search and rescue, basically the company was starting to dismantle. They were going to close that company down, like the final after years and years and years or whatever. So they closed that one down and everybody got shifted out. And I was like, all right, it's my time to bounce. Me and my buddy tried to volunteer and, go serve overseas. But at the time we had to maintain a certain amount of percentage of people. And you could only, basically one person could leave the company. And that guy was already at Ranger School. So nobody was allowed to leave. So
okay.
Tried. Like I said, I got over 100 years of service in my family between my dad's side and my mom's side. They've all served in the military. Most of them all retired out the military, 20 plus years, 25 plus years. So yeah, man, I got, a spot in my heart for the military for sure that, I've been blessed enough to be able to travel around the globe and meet so many damn people that, I got connections amongst connections now that have helped me open doors I didn't think I was going to be able to open. So yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's done help me in my life, man. I appreciate all the supporters, everybody, everybody that supports Fitt3d, everybody that's always sharing my stuff, Tech, Ash, everybody, man, Dismos, all y'all, Derrick. 2111 Radio, man, huge, man. I appreciate everything y'all done for me, man, for real. Just a rotation, but hey, every rotation means something more, man. Every time it plays,
and that's a fact. That's a fact, and I appreciate that because, again, this show and this radio platform is not going to work unless I have the artists surrounding it. You understand? And you guys is bringing some dope ass vibes, some dope music. And I could actually brag about the artists that I have on 2111 Radio. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If any radio station ever want to battle, I'm putting it out there right now. Y'all can't fuck with 2111 Radio artists.
You heard it here first.
There's no way. I can't fuck with that show.
Nah.
That's what that's real.
Here. Way too much talent.
There's a lot of talent,
and that's on both sides of the picture. That's on the males and the females because there's super, super, super dope.
Yeah, man.
on here on 2111 Radio on Live 365. If y'all don't
Thank
have
you.
Live 365,
I
go
don't
get
know
it.
what's going on. Exactly.
365. Y'all should be listening to that.
You got to be listening to that 2111 Radio, man. I'm telling you. So, I do have a question. I usually ask a lot of hip hop artists this question, and since you're very bar heavy, like I said, you're very talented. So this question goes out to you, and I want to hear your top 5. You ready?
Ooh.
Your top 5 cadences.
Ooh,
Artists, yes. Top 5 hip hop cadences.
All right, there's no particular order because there ain't no way I could put them in order.
No, don't put them.
I'm gonna go ahead with Andre 3000.
Oh.
Eminem.
Oh. Okay.
Joyner.
Definite.
Let's see. I gotta go with the hometown man, E40, because E40 just created his own lane and
that's a lane
of his language, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely.
Huge. And 5, man. Luda.
You're the first person. That's why I put the horn up. You're the first person to name Luda.
I mean, if y'all really listen to Luda, it's like listen to the underground stuff. Don't listen to just the mainstream and try to.
Thank you.
Like what? 10,000? Was it 10,000? It was 100,000 watts. His mixtape.
100,000 watts. Yeah.
That mixtape was ridiculous. I mean, just bar after bar after bar. I mean,
know about that.
You got to think when Lil Wayne was heavy, he had 2 people on almost every remixes: Joel Santana and Ludacris.
Yes.
And when they were on the remixes, it was incredible. Like it just amped up another 100 notches. So it's like, come on, you can't sleep on those people. Man. You can't. You got to get man.
He's definitely in my top 5. I love Ludacris.
People get mad when they transition as artists to acting, and then they're like, "Oh, well, he ain't an artist no more." I'm like,
still got it.
Guess what? He stepped into a new ball league, and guess what? Now he's making more money.
Yeah.
And he's still profiting from 30 years ago, 20 years ago, off his word of mouth and shit. So chicken and beer. So y'all talking y'all shit from the couch behind the little internet pad.
You know what I'm saying?
Making money, eating in the sleep. So it is what it is, man.
Exactly.
For real. Salute to all the OGs that paved the way, man. I mean, there's so many. I mean, I couldn't even name like everybody. It's just impossible. Like to make like an actual top 5, top 10. There's too many dope artists, even underground. Like I said, through TikTok now, man, I've met so many super dope artists out here that are just incredible, and they don't have, I guess, the marketing for it. They don't get behind and back themselves where it's like they could be somebody great. I met a couple artists that sound like they're like Andre 3000 already, mixed with Big. Like a mix of both, and that's crazy to me. That's somebody that's really studied that group, and you can tell. And he's one person doing both. So it's like, there's so much talent out there, dog. I hope that we can keep bringing people in. I'm going to definitely try to shoot him your way to try to get him on here because, man, and I just want to help people grow, and I want to help people get the exposure because I wouldn't say anybody if I'm not going to believe in what they're doing. I got a few artists I want to definitely send your way, connect you with them and get some new artists on here, and we're just going to keep going with this at the end of the day.
Exactly. I like that. You don't send them here because at the end of the day, we can always get dope artists on 2111.
Yes. Oh yes.
I'm definitely. I've done turned down. I'm gonna be straight with y'all. For those who's listening, I literally turned down 30 to 40 songs at pretty much about $1,200 of rotation because they didn't match.
Right.
They didn't match. And I have to pay attention to that because our brand is on the line. I can't just throw something up there because they paid me for it.
Exactly.
You understand? You got guys that you listen to their radio station. It's like, wait a minute. He definitely just went and got that kid's money.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? We're not going to do that here. Like Nicki Minaj says something to me that really resonated with me, and I've always said it. And it's kind of a saying for us. When you listen to 2111 radio, you hear the talented people, not just the popular ones.
That part right there.
You understand? Because right now, a lot of radio is playing the popular music. Doesn't mean they're the best. They're not by a long shot, and they know it.
This right here.
They know it. That's the funny part. They actually know that a lot of the underground hip hop and the ones that's out here really grinding is better than them. They
You know,
are.
I gotta second that, because if you see now, there's a lot of OGs and stuff that are co-signing a lot of like Kiss,
See?
like Jada. Salute to Jada too. Jada's dope. So he co-signed Millie's.
Yeah.
Put Millie's on, and Millie's is hot. He's popping. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like almost every drop, and it's like that's what I said. I told Glitch. I said, look, I said within the next few years, I was like, we will be on joints and records with these type of people right here.
Exactly. I believe that.
Hercules, all them dope artists like that, we will be up there with them, and I can guarantee that, man. Y'all got
that. Listen, let me tell you something. The one guy I listen to a lot. You ever heard of Simba?
Yeah. Oh, Simba's
yeah,
Simba's dope. I mean, his freestyle game is
oh, damn.
I mean, deep. Like that dude gets
that
deep.
kid Simba is nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, the thing is, he's been underground for a while, and people haven't noticed. That's the same thing with J. Cole. People are like, oh, you heard this new guy? I'm like, I've been listening to this guy for like 2 years. What are you talking about? Like all his mixtapes. That's where it's all fire, because it's hunger shit.
Yeah, it's hunger. Exactly. You could tell a real artist. You could hunger. Like for instance, like the female rapper, my girl Scarlett. When she did that song, that was her last ditch effort. She was grinding. People don't understand. She's been doing music for years, bro. She didn't just get in this. She's been doing music for years. But that particular song was like, this is it. And now, look at her now. People all up in her on her gram. You know what I'm saying? The stars are starting to bring her to the studio. But at the end of the day, she needs to really realize this. Where was they when you got that scar on your lip? Did they help you off the floor?
No.
Did they?
It's a
They would have walked. They would have drove right by her.
She's got the character. She's got the image. She's got the popularity. So guess what? She's already a foreign package. So guess what? We'll just go ahead and scoop you up.
Let's bring her in. Yeah, let's bring her in. Yeah, there it is. She's part of the club.
And that's why I said in the beginning of this is just be cautious of how you move. Double tap every time before you co-sign, before you sign anything. Double tap, look around, and make sure that team is for you. And the longevity of it, not just that showcase number. Oh, I can give you $2 million. Well, guess what? That $2 million, I know I'm worth $10 million. So I'm not gonna take that $2 million. It may sound like a lot because you ain't have much right now, but guess what? You wait a little bit longer. Guess what? Patience is key, and you're gonna make some more off of it.
And that's what she did. Somebody offered her $500,000, and she said no. She said no, we're not doing that. No, what I'm gonna do with that? She needs financial security, and I think Epic picked her up and gave her exactly that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
because people don't realize that's front money.
Yeah,
that's not your money. That's their money that they're waiting back for, and they will get their money. At the end of the day, they will get their money.
Well, yeah, they're gonna get it regardless. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, they definitely gonna get it back. So, any shout outs you want to give before we let you go? This has been a dope interview because it's actually been an hour, and I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, because I know we had technical difficulties, but I didn't realize until I looked at the clock, and I'm like, oh shit.
It's super crazy, man, because there's been a few different actually interviews that I've been on that we just kept going, and I mean, me and G Connect was almost 2 hours. There's so many. It just keeps going. It's just like it feels like home. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing this with people that have the same genuine love as you do for something, it's natural. It's not forced. It's not you don't got to force nothing out of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to force nothing out of you because this is genuine. This is genuine communication. This is family type shit. So it's like it's smooth. Yes, you know what I'm saying? It runs just like that. And when you got a click like that, when the whole unit is just formed, it's beautiful, man. And that's shout out to the whole team, man. The King's Table, Tech, Dismos, Roach, Glitch, Papa Beats, Mama Beats, my parents. I mean, 2111 Radio, Derrick, you, man, for sure. I put, highest of honors and respect to you. Ashley, the co-host, it's my sister. My family, man. I mean, my kids, my wife, I salute them for, putting up with me in the school and just, trying to maintain and progress with this dream. But shout out to everybody who supports me, everybody who's ever bought anything from Fitted merch, from the blankets, the towels, the socks, the shoes. We got it all, man. Shout out to everybody. But most of all, shout out to God for giving me this opportunity. Shout out to Weewood, man. Appreciate y'all. I ain't even sponsor, but you know what? It's all love because they show love, so we show love back in return, and that's what you do to grow your network, people.
There it is. So listen, thanks everybody for showing up tonight. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. They came through for you tonight. Everybody was definitely in the building, and it was a lot of love going on in here. I ain't gonna lie. And we'll be definitely coming back. I think Saturday. Saturday gonna be a surprise guest. It's a lot of them. It's like a good 10 people gonna be on my live on Saturday.
I'll be there. And shout out to my dog Ray Sosa too, man. I can't forget my dog Ray Sosa. Get to the bag, man.
No doubt.
That's my dog. Go ahead and follow the.pod. PAWD, man. He's got a super dope podcast with hip hop shit. Updates, super dope, man. He's super, super talented. We definitely need to get him on here too as well, Derrick.
Okay. No doubt. You already know. Send him here. Send him here. We got you, bro. Definitely. So but again, you guys have a good night, and yeah, so we definitely be back Saturday. But thanks a lot again, and have a good night, y'all.
Appreciate it.
Peace.
Don't you think your pet deserves a special treat without all those ingredients you can't pronounce? Your pet deserves the best source of ingredients. I agree. That's why Hound House Treats is established to give your pet the best all-natural handcrafted treats packed with flavor. Try our chicken, turkey, and our pink salmon jerky. These products are 100% natural and USDA certified. It's prepared without no added hormones or steroids, no growth-promoting antibiotics, no artificial ingredients, flavors, or preservatives. Grain-free. Don't cheat your dog nutrients. Treat your dog to a healthy snack at www.houndhousetreats.com.